And good morning, people. Welcome back to Blue Reflection. Amazing what a bunch of fragments in the correct places can do, because this has been so much easier. So let's see what's up with the student council. Wait, this is a Mal fragment? Okay. Makes sense why the enemies were so strong as well. It's Mal's fragment, it's Mal's will. And let's face it, out of everyone in this school, Mal is easily the strongest. It's only less expensive by the fact that Mal's called in favors. is probably a whole lot more opulent. So Mel gets her way, as usual. Yeah, sounds good. 3rd years were over budget. That's where the student council year is. They wanted the budget from us, from the 1st years. And, well, I think I said it, despite her looks, yes, Mal is a 1st year. And Mal gets her way. She will not stand for it. So she'll get whatever she wants in whatever way possible. No, she doesn't. That's the thing about Mal. She's not bad. She's not a bad person. It's just she has her own way of doing things. And it's in deep contrast to Hinako's way. Anyways, things that I did do. We'll have a look at these this fragment that we just picked up from Mal. Wisdom of Silence, fixed damage increase. Huh, interesting. That could be useful in a few places. But yeah, I made a whole lot of adjustments. Hinaku has both overdrive cost reductions. That's for later for a boss, likely down the line. I don't know if they stack still, but we'll find out then. MP use reduction, so her skills cost less in addition to that overdrive cost reduction. So the skills are going to be basically free and hitting hard, hopefully. basic skill increase, speed increase, basic max MP increase, basic defense increase. Eclat Taro has got rank up Anti-Sephiroth +3. I have actually taken the Anti-Sephiroth off of Lumiere Cancer and just given it damage increase. The reason being, in a boss fight, I want to end with Eclat Taro. Power increase with each overdrive performed, in addition to Anti-Sephiroth. So get +3, he attacks from overdrive at reduced cost. We're going to have skill into skill, likely a buffing skill to increase attack, into another skill into Lumiere Cancer with damage increase +3, into Eclat Taro with its Anti-Sephiroth damage, and rank up with for the power increase, and that will lead into the big final attack. That's the plan. Whether it happens or not, we'll see. Raphael Gemio has got the blade chip, so it hits all enemies with slash damage. Decreases attack power as well now, which definitely was shown in that last fight. Her two heart ones, Amuro Scorpion, I was using these to test. I'm using these to test. I haven't really done it yet, but I've given it Ether attack, so decrease Ether after use instead of increasing attack power. Checking to see if this is sort of mistranslated, and giving it extra Ether 1, which increases the Ether gauge after skill use. So it sort of counterbalances it. So if that increased skill power does happen, it's basically for free. Similar thing for Fletch Sagittaire. Extends weight instead of increasing in skill power. Again, we'll see if that actually is what it does. And high speed reduces the skill's weight. So counterbalance. Increases the Ether gauge, supporter backup, just to discourage supporters from running away. Yeah, I'm not sure how much effect that does. Base attack increase, and there's my second overdrive cost reduction, which is +3. So I may be getting, if things go right and they both work, it's possible I might be getting overdrives for something like 3 overdrives for something like 65%. Who knows? And finally, Daybreak Chains. It's got my second Anti-Sephiroth. So yeah, this is going to be my starter. So it's going to be a skill to up, increase damage, attack increase into this one, into Lumiere Cancer, into Eclat, and strength in crowd pleaser for strength in numbers. Increases the attack power even more. Soothing Bericus, recovery increase. It doesn't really heal a whole lot, but it's pretty cheap, so the recovery increase here should work quite well. And a bit of timeline advance, just to make time turns turn around quicker. Most of the fragments did go onto Hinaku, as you can probably see. Yuzu, max MP increase. She has the lowest, so yeah. MP use reduction. Again, she has the lowest MP. Making use of the things that increase and reduce it. Drop increase +3. Very nice skill. Very nice fragment. Starlight Willow has been given timeline delay +3. It hits all enemies, delays the target's timeline. I do use it a fair amount. Grape Wave, headlong on drive. This is my skill for just plowing through normal enemies. So since it's since you start battle with at least 20% ether gauge, instant extra damage from it, and critical consistency to increase the critical rate. Just blow things up before to get through fights very quickly. Plum Charm, this is my longer fight skill, really. If recovery for 20%, this is to gain MP back in longer fights. Boss fights that go on a little bit longer than I expect. It's got HP recovery E+2, so it heals both HP and MP. And defense boost as well for a little bit of defense. Clover is going to hopefully be my sort of starter or buff in skill throughout a fight. Reinforcement increases all traits, and it does all ally status ailment resistance naturally, or at least I say it does it naturally. I've actually given it rank up because normally Clover only affects one target. However, the rank up in this increases it to all targets, so all your allies, and also changes it from a low ether gauge increase to a medium. So this skill is going to give a lot. It gives protection against statuses, it gives all traits increase, and since it's +3 it's going to last a fair amount of time, hopefully, and it also gives ether gauge. So this is my starter, fight starter in a boss fight likely. Since Yuzu is the fastest, she's going to get the first turn. And it's also got HP recovery +2, HP percent recovery +2 for a little bit of healing as well. So if I use it later on in the fight, I've got healing rolled in. Clover is going to be a very nice skill, hopefully. Lime, basic attack increase, basic defense increase, max HP increase. Covering up a couple of her weaknesses, mostly the HP and defense. Critical consistency on Blood Leopard and Lonely at the top to increase those critical hits. Ibis Fang has Beautiful Dreamer for armor melt. Since it does hit everything on the field, on the enemies, yeah, again, increase the efficiency of it. Ball Fist, pretty much her most powerful single target skill. I've given it extra ether. I'm going to be using it, so might as well get some ether out of it. Bear Whisper, her heart damage to all enemies. Again, and this is another test one. Increases skill, increases ether after skill use and increases the weight value and high speed to decrease that weight value. Extra ether. This, I think that's where Lime is mostly set up. She's going to be given extra ether for a lot of her skills. And Flapping Firestorm, HP using attack, so decreases your HP but increases the attack power, and HP recovery to get that HP back, give and take. And Wellgrim for tolerance basic speed increase. So that's the changes I've made. Most of those skills also got upgraded while I was in there to just make them as good as possible with what I had. So yeah, you saw how much struggle I had over on that particular fight before. Change a few fragments up, increase the only difference I've had is 3 levels, which isn't really a whole lot, but in terms of stats, a few stat buffs items, but mostly it's those fragments. Those fragments made that fight much easier. So let's continue along with Mal. And we've apparently arrived at the perfect time. Ah, okay. What are they wanting this time? You've probably got an idea of what they want. So you're admitting that you exactly what Mal surmised. Yeah, Mal does things for her own benefit, and this has been a big one for her. Okay, something happened, but we've got another fragment from Mal. Mission complete. Mega hit. Significantly increases skill power when ether is 100%. I'm not too certain on the benefits of this. I'd like to see how this one gets upgraded actually, because if that reduces by ether gauge, so 100%, and that gets reduced each upgrade, that could be better, but I don't have my ether gauge at 100% for too long. When I do, I'm wanting to use overdrives. So there's not really too much benefit in that. It's likely going to be a really big increase, considering you need ether to be 100%. But again, not too sure where it fits in. Plus, if I'm going to use that, I'm going to use it on a really big skill. Anyway, and I don't have any left right now. So, I am going to save because I did just do that fight and I've just explained a whole load of other things that I've set up. but we still do need to get
あなたに言うことはないわ。
Mal up to 100%, and we haven't seen the end of this particular interaction because we haven't had our achievement come up yet. That's how I've been knowing where the end is. So yeah, we've still got a bit of time to do, time to spend with Mal. And well, that gives us enough. So next time we're going to spend a little bit more time with Mal. We do need to report to Yuzu and Lime, and we actually do need to talk to them before we do that anyway, because they usually have an interaction. We haven't seen it for chapter 9 yet. So next time, those two things, and maybe we get on with the story again. Maybe head into chapter 10. Who knows? Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.